Even though he dies at the start of the finale, Thanos is unquestionably a villain in Squid Game Season 2, but he truly steals the show. Even though it's impossible to completely support T.O.P's persona, his dynamic and amusing performance is a highlight of the new episodes. Even if there are a lot of other interesting characters to enjoy, it's hard to imagine the second season without him. In addition to making every scene more cheerful, his self-centered behavior also emphasizes the show's message. Unfortunately, viewers will soon experience this tournament without Thanos, and it will undoubtedly be quite depressing. This change is appropriate for Squid Game Season 3, which will have to up the ante and deliver a final blow before the series ends. Even so, given how legendary and entertaining Thanos is in Squid Game Season 2, it's sorry to see him go. The personality of T.O.P. will undoubtedly be missed. T.O.P.'s character, Thanos, has a devastating ending to Squid Game Season 2, and his fate is more significant than you might imagine going into Squid Game Season 3. With Ji-hun returning to the title event, Squid Game's sophomore season brings in a large number of new players, some of whom stand out more than others. Ji-hun's buddies make up the majority of the greatest new characters in Squid Game Season 2, but Thanos, the antagonist, makes a lasting impression during the most recent appearance. Player 230's vibrant attitude and purple hair make him instantly recognizable. Even though his life is at stake, Thanos remains gregarious and engaging, despite the fact that the lethal rivalry tends to make participants more afraid and serious. Since the premiere of Season 2, Thanos has received a lot of attention for this, but in the conclusion, he suffers a terrible fate. The fight that breaks out in the restroom at the end of Squid Game Season 2 features Myung-ji killing Thanos. Additionally, there is a sense of dread awaiting Season 3 even though fatalities are unavoidable in the Netflix series. A frightening feature of Squid Game Season 2 is Thanos' willingness to sacrifice almost everyone for his personal gain, although the character also contributes significantly to the comedic relief in the most recent episodes. Thanos makes it nearly impossible not to chuckle as he pushes people aside during red light, green light, flirts with women during the competition, or enthusiastically votes to extend the games. His acts are so absurdly extravagant that they provide much-needed humor to Ji-hun's second tournament. This comic relief is unlikely to be available in the third and final installment of Squid Game, given Thanos died in the Season 2 conclusion. Indeed, Thanos' passing appears to be a clear indication that there won't be any more time for such pranks in Squid Game Season 3. He and the other compelling new characters are meant to pique viewers' interest in the most recent version of the games, although Season 3 will not require that. The tone of Squid Game Season 3 is about to shift significantly darker now that we're attached, and the absence of Thanos' humor will be evident. Squid Game Season 3 will likely be the series' darkest outing yet, and that goes beyond Thanos' comic relief disappearing. The end of Season 2 is incredibly bleak, with the frontman proving to Ji-hun that resistance is futile, and executing Yoongbei to drive that point home. It's not clear if this will push Ji-hun to rebel even more, but it seems more likely to break him. Squid Game's lead may not be as quick to push back in the final episodes, and that alone is heartbreaking and sets a dark precedent for what's to come. Furthermore, following Ji-hun's rebellion, a large number of the main characters from Squid Game Season 2 are still alive. Dae-ho and Hyunju are not arrested, but Yoongbei and Jaeyoung-suk are shot for their resistance. A number of participants will advance in the games if they choose not to participate in the fighting. The last outing has a lot of emotional leverage because all these endearing characters are still alive. It appears likely that there will be a lot of deaths in the last episodes, and the absence of Thanos' comedic relief will make the situation even more depressing. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.